Do turtles have tongues? Have you ever wondered if turtles have tongues? It might surprise you to learn that they do, but their tongues are quite different from what you might expect. And like mammals, turtle tongues are not very mobile. They are generally attached to the floor of the mouth, which means turtles cannot stick their tongues out like dogs or cats. This unique structure is part of their anatomy and plays a significant role in how they eat and breathe. The mobility of a turtle's tongue is limited compared to that of mammals. Depending on the species and their environment, the shape and texture of their tongues can vary. For example, aquatic turtles often have tongues that are small or even lack certain projections called lingual papillae. This is because their feeding habits do not requiring the same adaptations as those of terrestrial turtles. On the other hand, terrestrial turtles usually have tongues with more glandular papillae. These projections help them manipulate food and retain moisture, which is essential for their survival. The surface of a turtle's tongue is often rough and covered with a tough layer of cells, making it well suited for their feeding style. When it comes to function, the tongue in turtles serves multiple purposes. In some species, like the leatherback sea turtle, the tongue helps seal off the entrance to the larynx while diving. This action prevents water from entering the airway, similar to how the epiglottis works in mammals. Additionally, the tongue assists in swallowing by directing food toward the esophagus, which starts at the base of the tongue. From a broader perspective on reptile anatomy and physiology, turtle tongues are adapted to meet their specific sensory and feeding needs. However, they lack the flexibility and sensory features found in the tongues of many amphibians and insects. For instance, amphibians often use their tongues to actively catch prey, while insects may have specialized mouthparts for feeding. Turtles, in contrast, relying more on their strong jaws for eating. In summary, turtles do have tongues that are important for their feeding and breathing functions. However, these tongues are simpler and less mobile than those of mammals or some amphibians. Their design reflects the unique lifestyles and habitats of turtles as part of the reptile family.